yes, you've selected Tanzania. I'm sorry, I just gotta say, I got a little place in my heart for Tanzania because that's the very first place I volunteered at with a broader view. Oh, geez, those mountains, the Serengeti, Mount Kilimanjaro. I'm sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Before I do that, let's talk about how you get into Tanzania. In order to get into Tanzania, you're going to need a valid passport, a visa, and a yellow fever vaccination record. Also, keep in mind, Tanzania is a malaria risk nation, so you're really going to have to maybe consider getting malaria medication prior to departure. Talk to your doctor about this. If you want to know anything else, consider the Tanzanian Embassy website right over here. Finally, heaven forbid it, but if anything should happen emergency-wise, make sure you keep this number with you at all times. It'll be really useful. And also, if you have any flight delays or anything like that, make sure you contact your coordinator at the phone number we'll provide you in your confirmation email. And also, finally, make sure you get the information on the addresses and the phone numbers of the embassies of the countries that you'll be going to. Upon arriving, you'll meet up with your coordinator who will be holding up a sign with your name on it. Follow them and they'll escort you to the facilities that you'll be staying at, where you can rest and relax from the jet lag. The next day, they'll take you around the town so that you can kind of get acquainted with the people and the culture of the area that you're staying at. Now, like many other countries in Eastern Africa, the official languages of Tanzania are English and Swahili. But keep in mind there are over 120 different indigenous tribes of Tanzania, which all kind of cling to their own tribal language. You can learn a lot from the people here. In fact, most of them are trilingual. They speak 3 languages. Isn't that kind of awesome? Now, the currency of Tanzania is the Tanzanian shilling. If you want to exchange your money, feel free to ask your coordinator, and they will be happy to assist you with that. Now, just a little bit of insight. Tanzania is so awesome. It really is. You got Mount Kilimanjaro, the largest mountain in Africa. You got Lake Victoria. You got the Serengeti. You got that Ngorongoro crater. You got so many animals. I mean, you're guaranteed to see an elephant almost anywhere. It's crazy. The people are so nice. The food is so great. I'm sorry. I love Tanzania. Also, A Broader View highly recommends getting a cell phone while you're in this area to help out with communication. Depending on the plan that you get, it could cost anywhere between $60 to $100. Remember to carry extra costs for this as well. Now, in this area, you'll be living with a host family, which means you'll be treated just like one of the family, which means you'll have to pick up after yourself, keep your area neat and clean, and do appropriate chores whenever necessary. Now, keep in mind, in this area, it's not uncommon for typical households to have extended generations in the house. So you might have to find a way to smoothly integrate if this is not something that you're really accustomed to. Now, getting around in this area is relatively easy. There's lots of buses and taxis that will take you to just about anywhere. Now, if you'd like to see a site or go anywhere, make sure you let your coordinator know so that they can kind of arrange a way for you to get back into the house. And also, they might show a little bit of worry, but don't take offense to this. This just means they're kind of concerned for you heading out on your own, and therefore they might recommend going out with a family member or a friend. And also remember to adhere to the A Broader View curfew rules. That's right, we got curfew. Oh, and of course, feel free to check us out on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Flickr. We got a lot of good stuff for you. It doesn't just end here at abroaderview.org. Check them out. And that's about it. Just remember, while volunteering, make sure you are proactive, understanding, open-minded, and above all, respectful, not only to the rules and regulations of A Broader View, but to the people and cultures of the places that you'll be going to. Oh, once you jump in, you will not regret having made that decision you made to volunteer with us.